Dooski, it's your boy Thalo34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Doctor Who Season 9, Episode 6. Last episode, we finally touched the topic of Vikings. I mean, there's just certain staples in TV shows you have to touch at points. There's Santa Claus. In certain shows like Doctor Who, there's Santa Claus, the Cold War episode. We hit the Viking episode, so let's see what thing we're gonna hit next. So they also seem like they set up a few things to return in a what seems like a full circle sort of season or even 2-season arc of a certain Doctor. So it's cool to see Capaldi getting that sort of action around now. So with that being said, let's see what season 6 has to offer. So as always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, guys, in case you're interested in joining and getting the full unedited raw reaction and more, then definitely check out patreon.com/Fail34 in the description down below. With that being said, guys, let's just hop into this one, boys.
Do as he says. I've heard of this brigand. He's known as a nightmare. Faster than Sam Swift the Quick. Deadlier than Deadly Dupont.
V for Vendetta or something?
I will not be robbed by some lone ranting cavalier.
Who says I am alone?
Nani?
Hello. Don't mind me. I'm only going to be a minute. Don't wait. Oh, very warm.
What are you doing?
Oh, just ignore me. I'm just passing through, like fish in the night.
This is a robbery.
It's not fish in the night.
This is my robbery.
Usually someone hits me at this point, but she's taking the year 7s for Taekwondo. Oh. Yes, got you! Oh, hang on. I didn't know better. I'd say this was a robbery.
I am robbing these people. You are getting out of my way.
It's so late.
Tiny little thing from under this box.
This is my robbery.
Well, can't we share it? Isn't that what robbery's all about? Yeah, well, why don't you show your face? At least I show my face. What's wrong with yours?
Nothing, Doctor.
Oh, she's back already? Really?
What took you so long, old man?
Well, I mean, when it's Macy Williams, I mean, I guess she might be strapped on time and she doesn't have time to come back later in the year to record or whatever. I'm hoping for some more Clara in 12 action because I've been really enjoying it. If they keep this up, I don't know, maybe it might even beat the earlier bits of 12 and, oh, The Woman Who Lived. That's hilarious. Oh, this is kind of like a two-parter? Anyway, might be 11 and Clara in the earlier run.
It just so happened, that my tracking device, it led me to the carriage that you were, robbing. It was a...
You mean you haven't come for me?
No, it was just a coincidence.
That's, awkward.
Oh, we're shielded. I'm sorry.
Who's a shielder?
You are, that's your name.
She's probably heard your name a hell of a lot of times.
Daughter of Einar. Chuckles. I used to call him Chuckles. Do you remember that?
Yes. I think I remember the village.
You loved that village.
If you say so.
Anyone in that village would have died for you.
Well,
they're all
Doctor,
dead
you
now.
can't expect that. That was so long
Here I
ago.
am.
I guess that's the difference when you're a time traveler, right? I guess you retain some of the information differently than people who actually lived through everything, right? Also, she would be a pretty interesting companion. And I think they could go like a really dark route where like she lives forever and then like by the end of the season it's like she kind of goes mad or something like that. Or the Doctor kind of gets like there's some sort of conflict because she's living forever and the Doctor can handle it or something. And then like either like she goes mad and turns into like the Master sort of or teams up with the Master, or like the Doctor like has to like part ways or something and like it doesn't work out. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool.
Well, what do you call yourself?
Me?
Yes, you. There's nobody else here.
No. I call myself me. All the other names I chose died with whoever knew me. Me is who I am now. No one's mother, daughter, wife. My own companion.
Nah, you're gonna realize he messed up. It kind of reminds me of 1X3. Like the location. You know? And God, I missed season 1. I want to rewatch that soon.
So why do you rob?
For the adventure, Doctor. Isn't that what life's all about? I've had 800 years of adventure.
This is so funny. It's like the Doctor.
Write it down.
A medieval queen. How exciting.
You'd think it was paperwork and backgammon mainly, as I recall. Ended up faking my own death. To the bunk before the evisceration. Now this was much more my thing. The Battle of Agincourt, my first stint as a man. No one will ever know that a mere woman helped end the 100 Years' War.
You're immortal, not indestructible. You can be hurt, killed even.
10,000 hours is all it takes to master any skill. Over 100,000 hours, and you're the best there's ever been. I don't need to be indestructible. I'm superb.
How many people have you killed?
You'll have to check my diaries.
You can't remember.
For what it's worth, I've saved many lives too. I cured an entire village of scarlet fever once. Almost got drowned as a witch for my troubles. Fortunately, I'm really good at holding my breath. Ungrateful peasants.
The Black Death. 1348.
Oh my god.
I meant to warn you.
I got sick, but I got better.
Of course.
I meant to warn you. And I just realized we haven't seen Jack in ages. Ugh. He also lived forever too. Like we never got to see him turn into the face of Bo. Like I'm so now that I'm thinking about that, I'm kind of upset we never got to like kind of see that pan out. And yes, Father, how are you?
I look up to the sky and wonder what it's like out there.
Damn, we're getting really sad about this whole immortal shit.
Take me with
So the
you.
other flip coin of it. And now she actually wants to become a
They're like
companion.
smoke. They blow away in the moment. You don't know what it's like.
I do know what it's like.
Then, however you fly, whatever ship you sail in, take me with you.
Nah, see, whenever someone like kind of is nudging to get on the TARDIS, it automatically is a blackball to the Doctor. He doesn't want him. Like remember the desert episode? She really wanted to be a companion. The burglar or whatever.
Today is the day I should have died. Instead, I was reborn by my hero, a man called the Doctor. My love is dying. It broke my heart when the questions started and I knew I had to leave him. I returned to find an old man who smiles and thinks I am a dream. I am flesh and blood, my love, but all you see is a ghost.
I mean, at least she's got fire poetry. I mean, no one else is writing this kind of stuff.
The plague, mass graves, sightless children.
Clutching toys as they sleep, never to wake up. My children, my screams. I could not save you, little ones. Such pain, and yet still, I am not brave enough to die, to let go of this
Yo, this is
life.
highly messed up.
I will endure, but no more babies. I cannot, will not suffer.
My visitor can help me.
Is that the lion from The Wizard of Oz? What the hell? I mean, it's kind of fair to assume she's probably loopy by now.
This is no way to live your life. Desensitized to the world.
So you intend to fix me? Make me feel again? Then run away?
Mm-hmm.
I don't need your help, Doctor.
Yeah, Doctor. It's kind of shitty still.
I mean, she's pretty accurate on that one.
It's a dark ass episode. In terms, like just visually, I mean, too. Okay, I was right. This is like some sort of weird lion hybrid
Not for me.
person.
Why are you still alone?
The Doctor's a companion here.
Immortality charge I gave you.
Oh,
No one's good enough.
the Sonic? I for some reason I feel like it would be a Sonic if somehow. I don't know what it is. Okay, it actually is some sort of purple.
The eyes of Hades.
Huh. Chaos Emerald.
You see?
Oh.
There is an intruder on the premises!
Zoinks! I think I missed this episode of Scooby-Doo.
Alert the militia!
I've had this trouble with Clara.
Oh, is she still with you, is she?
Oh, you remember Clara, do you?
Of course. I take particular note of anyone's weaknesses. Why haven't you made her immortal?
Well, look how you turned out.
She'll die on you, you know. She'll blow away like smoke.
Connecting to that again.
How many have you lost? How many Claras?
It's a sensitive subject matter. We don't like talking about that. Particularly Rose and Donna. We don't bring those names up. Oh.
Sam Swift the Quick. I wouldn't be so bold if I were you. Don't you know who I am?
The Nightmare, which is why I'm not alone.
I know him. It's Captain Morgan.
Well, never knew you were so puny. Nightmare, or should I say, slight mare?
No, not the puns. Line in the sand. No puns.
It's what's in my brain that counts, bingo boy.
Well, no brain outwits a bullet, dandy prat.
This is banter. I'm against banter. I'm on record as the subject of banter.
Lay down your arms, hand over the loot, or I'll shoot. You got your dad as a sidekick.
I'm not his dad, I'm the doctor.
Is that the best name you could come up with?
What, says Sam Swift the Quick? It's trying a bit too hard, isn't it? Or are you a little bit slow?
You what?
Oh.
I rest my case.
Let's have honor amongst us.
Also, can you confirm that I'm not your dad?
What do you say, Dad? I should kill him. He'll be dead in a minute. What difference does it make?
Kill him and you make an enemy of me.
Okay, Daddy. You know, they're throwing in themes of Clara and the Doctor departing.
I think I want to stick around. Keep an eye on you for a while.
Get me back on track
Well, why not? Hey, we're a good team.
and take me with you.
You don't want to be stuck with an old fool like me. You have this whole wonderful planet to play.
Loki the Doctor's a deadbeat. This man bounces off everyone.
Fly right now.
Only sticks with his companion. That's it.
I have lost more than I can even remember.
You ain't shit, fam.
Please, Doctor. Just get me out of this. I want more than this. I deserve more than this. Why not?
Because it wouldn't be good.
Mental snap. That's crazy. Man just said, you're not up to par, fam.
Shoulder, please.
That's crazy.
If you intend any harm to this planet or its people, then killing me is by far your best move.
You invite your own death.
No, I just want you to attack first, then my conscience is clear.
Of what?
You!
You are not of this world or part of my plans. I have no quarrel with you.
Then tell me why you are here and what you intend to do. Otherwise, get on with trying to kill me. But I
Wow.
advise you, be very quick and very sure.
Someone with bigger eyebrows than the Doctor.
Oh, so what's the plan, Shielder? Fancy yourself as his new queen? Hunting, running errands while he sleeps?
Oh dear God. You're just like every other man. I'm not looking for a husband, you oaf. I'm looking for a horse to get me out of town. You said no.
Oh, what, do you think you can trust him?
He knows what it is to be alone.
So do I.
Then how could you do what you did?
I'm looking for the headline here.
The what?
Well, you know, you want to escape? Well, go on, escape as much as you like. Why would I not approve?
He's a journalist. He's trying to find the headline.
There's so much dying here.
So who dies? So you can run away.
Clayton!
Oh, you can't. He loves you.
To the end, it would seem.
Would you rather take his place?
Not the doctor, we agreed!
What? I thought this was a weird episode already.
Suffered.
I just made another, like, it just sprinkled an extra layer of weirdness.
You gadabout while I trudge through the centuries. Day by day.
That's torture
Hour
still.
by hour. Do you ever think or care what happens after you've flown away? I live in the world you leave behind. Because you
That's a-
abandoned me to it.
Why should I be responsible for you?
You made me immortal.
I saved your life. I didn't know that your heart would rust because I kept it beating. I didn't think that your conscience would need renewing, that the well of human kindness would run dry. I just wanted to save a terrified young woman's life.
You didn't save my life, Doctor.
You ruined it.
You trapped me inside it.
Yeah, it's
Now
kind of
I
on
find
him for
someone
not
to
thinking
set me
that.
free.
Like, it's so. That's actually a very good point. And that was some great, you know, back and forth between the two of them. Love both of those lines they gave. The Doctor, he himself in previous incarnations has gone through the rut of, like, I live too long, my companions die, and I'm alone. You know, so I get he wanted to save her life because he was feeling it in the moment, but. I mean, like, he couldn't have thought about that afterwards. Like, I mean, he did think about it enough to give her an extra, what is it called, immortal, you know, cookies and cream cube or whatever. But yeah, for a clever guy, that wasn't so clever. That side is so good. I would actually love it in my room.
Hey, he's new at this. Someone have to show him the ropes. Don't worry, mate, you'll get the hang of it.
Make us laugh, Sam.
Aye. But while you laugh, I live. It was raining on the way over here, but the angler says to me, "It's all right for you. I've got to walk back through this."
I mean, when you got nothing to do in 1100, I mean, watch the local hanging, I
Make it
guess.
quick.
Who should be the last to kiss these lips? They must be new, Lady Me. You remind me of someone. And now I want to live more than ever. As God is my highwayman, he steals the most precious gift of all. Life. Magical. Filled with adventures. And at least I can say I lived mine to the full.
I love you, Sam Swift.
Doctor! Doctor! I'm a robber!
Have you taken anything for it?
Doctor!
Quick, man! I'm running out of patience.
Have you ever seen a sidekick so old?
I'm no one's sidekick.
He's so old he farts dust!
A roasting session now?
So big that
They'll have to widen the noose!
I'll bury him in a pyramid.
You know what I say? Big nose?
Big handkerchief.
No, Doctor! Don't leave me hanging!
I have a pardon here for Sam Swift from Cromwell himself.
From the Discord?
Sam Swift is pardoned. We didn't come all this way not to see someone hang. What about the doctor? Hang the doctor!
What?
You want to see someone die? How's this?
No! A shield out! No!
She blows. Man caught the Power Stone. Destiny still arrives.
What's happening? What are those things?
Spaceships. Or they will be. They're coming through the rift. Actualizing in this plane of reality.
You said you were the last of the Leonians. We were meant to escape.
You shall in death.
I was lying.
What have I done? What have I done to these people?
He doesn't care.
But I do! Oh God, I do! I actually do! I care!
It's awful, isn't it? We need to close it.
Yeah, I know, but how?
Sam Swift, he's the conduit. The amulet, it's still in him. It's his death that's opening the rift. So what do we do?
Reverse it.
You cannot reverse death.
Oh yes, we can.
Oh, true.
My lady, they will destroy me for this. The light of immortality.
Fuck? This man said I'm out.
I'm alive!
Is he immortal now?
Do you want him to be?
I don't think I want anyone to be.
People like us, we go on too long. We forget what matters. The last thing we need is each other. Look how Sam Swift made every last moment count right to the gallows. Look how glad he is to be alive.
Appreciate it.
You're not the first to know he did travel with another immortal once. Captain Jack Harkness.
Who?
Boggers! Oh my god, if Jack ever came back, I would pop off so heavy.
You miss me, right?
I think I'm gonna have to keep an eye on you.
No.
No.
Someone has to look out for the people you abandon. Who better than me? I'll be the patron saint of the Doctor's leftovers.
Oh really? That's a funny idea. I was actually thinking of that.
I'll get busy protecting it from you.
The woman from the episode from Before the Water of Mars, she's in the see her?
I'll be watching out for you.
She'll know.
This is like a threat.
I think I'm very glad I saved you.
Oh, I think everyone will be.
I love the guitar playing. So epic.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Hi.
Did you miss me?
Be more specific. Who are you?
I've got a present for you. Anyway, she got an A, and so she has sent you a selfie.
Yes, you're right. That is not a good present.
Come on.
Do they make sherbet lemons anymore? And I'd like a Ferrari. What about a Ferrari?
I knew you'd be thrilled.
Okay, come on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
What's the one in the background? It's her. That's crazy. What she goes after and kills Clara.
I've missed you, Clara Oswald.
Oh, don't worry, daft old man. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, they're teasing. They're teasing. And that was Doctor Who Season 9, Episode 6. That was my reaction video, guys. This was a really odd episode. I will say I like the ideas that they're going for again of immortality. It's like sort of a touchy subject in Doctor Who, the sort of leftovers of the companions and people the Doctors interacted with over time, especially those he's made impact with. We've seen them before. I definitely think that's sort of like the afterthought that we don't really address in the show, so I'm kind of glad that they did this episode. And it was really cool to see, you know, Ashil just sort of address that and see just like how her life turned out, and the Doctor sort of have to stare at that in the face and realize he kind of didn't think that through. So I like that. I like the concept of this idea, and I liked Ashil this episode. I also like the fact that she's sort of returning, and they sort of dive deep into her story and show the darker elements to it. I also really liked how they're teasing again Clara. There's something going on with her, and she's popping up. So I'm liking this sort of reoccurring thread of this, of her, and some of the dialogue that we got this episode. I thought they're really good. There were some really good quotable lines about immortality and whatnot. So I really enjoyed those elements. A few slivers of some really good emotional beats here too. Doctor had some funny lines here. Doctor just was pretty fun and a little wacky here too. That being said though, this one definitely did feel odd in terms of its like tone and its pacing and its editing at points. Like they're like the sort of whimsical soundtrack coupled with like the sort of dark like plague scenes going on with her, some of her flashbacks just really felt really jarring to me, mismatched with the soundtrack. It was just kind of wonky. It almost felt like I feel like I have no merits to this, but I almost feel like if something about it feels like it was very like improvised, or like there's changes to it like as they're going along. So the whole lion guy who spits fire was just really weird. But yeah, that was this episode of Doctor Who, guys. What do you think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'm interested to see the implications once again that this is going to have moving forward. So as always, if you enjoyed this, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And with that being said, beautiful people, I will see you all next time, guys. Don't forget to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. As well, if you're interested in getting the full unedited raw reactions and more, then definitely check out patreon.com/fail34 in the description down below. With that being said, I will see you all next time, y'all. Peace.